be careful what you look for because you might just find it.
Yes.
So you went searching through her phone, and you found a lot of things. What did you find?
I did. I was actually what they call when you lose your phone, I'm the number that they give the little code to.
Yes.
For Gmail, and I was like, I wonder. Open up her Gmail. It said, enter password. I don't remember. It goes ahead and dings my phone. I get the information. All of a sudden, it was like, oh.
What did you find?
Oh, everything from Craigslist ads to looking for affection, 420 friendly, looking for that orgasm. You name it, it was just all out there. And then I see nude pictures of my wife. I see these guys I don't know. Snapchat, I mean, all these things. I mean, yeah, but there was worse. I mean, it was insane.
Yeah. You believe Casey's being catfished? Your wife is being catfished?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, why do you think she's being catfished?
When I seen the guy, I mean, I'm sorry, but the guy is a handsome guy. I was like, damn, It doesn't really show his picture there, but this guy is actually really, really good looking. So I was just like...
So you feel like he's catfishing your wife?
Yeah, definitely.
Because they've never met in person?
No, not at all.
So my producers told me that there's a camera in your bedroom. Why?
Actually, I was playing around. I got one of those ding bells, for your door in front.
Yeah.
And it's like 49 to get the other thing. So we got this little thing, me and my son did. We made it where it worked, and I was like, I wonder. And I stuck it on, it's like right there. She could see it if she looked, but she never looked there, so... We leave because she told me I need an hour to pack my stuff. And I was like, because she was actually leaving. So she's actually packing her stuff, and all of a sudden she pulls out this drawer and pulls out, I never play in my wife's drawers. You're not supposed to play in your wife's drawers, So he opens up this drawer, and here comes all this laundry that I ain't never seen before in my life.
So did your wife know there was a camera there?
No.
She did not know?
No.
Why didn't you tell her?
I wanted to
Trust issues?
Yeah.
One of the things that really hurt my heart is that I heard from my producers that your son caught your wife with another man recently.
He goes up the stairs. He says, Dad, I heard something. I thought Mom was in trouble. I knew that Mom went up the stairs with this guy, and she said they're friends. And when I get up there, Dad, this guy's naked between Mom's naked legs, and the guy turns around and slams the door shut. And he says, I don't know what they're doing, Dad, but Mom says they were just playing. And I was like, yeah, they're just playing all right. And that set off something, we were at a certain stage in our lives where everything was going great. And then I heard that. And
did you ever get a chance to talk to your child about that?
I talked to him, I said, you got it, there's trust. You got to have trust. I said, in a predicament like that, that just means that your mom pretty much gave up on us right there at that point. But I said,
yeah,
I got your back. You know?
Is there drug issues in the marriage?
Yes, there was.
There was. For how long?
On and off throughout pretty much our whole marriage.
Got it.
We had the big turn event was we lost our kids CPS. We ended up moving, chasing them. Yeah. She went to rehab.
Why is that making you emotional? What's going on?
Because I was stuck at home 6 months. Pretty much, I took a house that wasn't livable. I made it livable. I got my kids back. I got them back, not her. It was me. I mean, she's a good woman when she's not around influencing. Like this guy that I'm saying catfishing, he's like, the thing now is divorce him and you'll get to see more of me. I mean, it's like...
That's what he is saying to her, that if you divorce him, you can see more of me. Do you want to save your marriage?
Yeah, I do. She was like the love of my life when I first met her. Like you sold me.
Yeah.
I felt love, stuff I haven't felt before.
Do you feel the same way about Casey today?
Yeah. Because honestly, I think a lot of it, she's trying to push me away.
Push you away. Have you ever done anything bad in the relationship that would hurt her?
Yes.
Did you cheat?
I did once. I kept that from her for a few years. And then finally when she said, okay, I cheated, and I was like, good. I'm glad you could say it, because so did I. And then she went ahead and she continued to do so.
But one of the big things that I heard as well that I need to address before I bring your wife out is that you said she keeps telling you that the children are not yours.
Yes.
So your kids are still teenagers?
Yeah. And
so do they know that their mother has said that you might not be their father?
Yeah, they both want to know for sure now.
Wow, okay.
It's not that it'd kill me because another man did something that I couldn't do. What's going to kill me is if she rips these kids away from me.
It's time to meet Casey and hear what she has to say and hear her side of the story. Everyone, please welcome Casey to the show.
You are the reason why we're toxic. You are a liar, and you sat up here just bad-mouthing me and saying I started. You're the one that said they ain't your kids because you racked your nuts when you were a kid. They are yours. My mother even told you that those are your kids. Your mother told you that. Your aunt told you
Casey,
that.
take a seat for me, please.
Hi, Karamo.
Hi, nice to meet you. Let me give you a hug. I can see that you're very angry, and I'm hearing some things right there that are a little bit different than the story. So tell me, you can say it on the couch.
I don't want to sit
You
next
don't
to
want to sit
him.
next to him? You don't want to sit next to him? I understand that. You say Marvin hacked your phone.
He hacked my email. Didn't I found out because my device, my phone itself said, is this you or is this not you? And the phone that came up saying we hacked it, it's his phone.
Well, he's admitting that. He's saying that he did go through it.
And he went through, he got my pictures, and he started putting the nude pictures of me online.
Oh.
He did that.
Is that true?
No, not so.
Never.
Never.
The hell is not true.
I want to know, in the 20 years I've been together, has your marriage always been this toxic?
No.
Okay.
It didn't get toxic until somebody went back to work, started going out to the bars every single night. That's where you met the bitch and you sorry. That's where you met the wet chick and you her. I found out by washing your pants and pulling the receipt out that said condoms and beer. I sat up all night.
So when did the cheating begin?
When my daughter just got into preschool Head Start, that's when he went and cheated on me, and he lied about it for about 5-10 years.
So you said that you cheated, and then you found out that he cheated. What made you feel like you wanted to cheat in that moment?
To get back at him.
But sleeping with another man, did that not make you feel worse?
I wasn't getting nothing from him.
My question is, did it make you feel worse?
Didn't make me feel worse, didn't make me feel better. He turned his back on our marriage. He's the one that started below me and treating me like crap.
What's going on sexually between you two?
Nothing.
Okay, how long has that been in your
It's
timeline?
been about 6 months, and then I walk in the laundry room. The one time we actually had really good sex was I walked in the laundry room. She's playing with a vibrator on her phone, and it woke me up because I heard
For one, it wasn't a vibrator. For two, you're damn right I did because I was watching some porn.
So
and
how
you know,
long have y'all not been having a good sexual relationship? Has that from the beginning?
It's been almost 10 years, I'd say.
Yep.
10 years of a bad
He's the one that
sexual
gets
relationship.
satisfied. I don't. You gotta have a big to make me happy.
Marvin says you've been living a double life. Do you feel like you've been living a double life?
Double life my ass. Everybody knows what I do, when I do it, and how I do it, and I talk to everybody about my life. I have no secrets in my life. None. He's the one that's living a double life. He goes out to the bar all the time, every single night practically.
Are you sending money to other men online?
Nope. It's not no man. It's not going to him.
For-
You know what? You really
it
need to
is.
lay off that.
It is
You
for
need
that
to lay
guy.
off that. No, it's not,
Quit
Marvin.
lying.
You
Quit
don't know.
lying. Once you get a divorce, you're gonna go be with him, right? He's gonna go farther with the relationship
Oh my
with you,
God.
right?
You know what? We
Come
are
on.
getting divorced because I hate you.
That's good. Thank God.
I want you gone. I want you to sign
But I
divorce
will
papers.
that's fine.
I'm only here to
I will
get dating
raise
before I
the
kick-
kids
I hate
properly,
you. You are a
especially
piece
your
of
daughter.
crap. You are a liar. You need to take your crunk lying ass and go to hell.
Nice.
Okay, hold on. Your wife just said she hates you.
Yeah.
And I see the way you all communicate with each other.
Yeah.
If your wife's saying she hates you, why are you holding on?
First of all, because of my son. My son is a big picture of this. He says, Dad, I've been with you. I've seen everything, you know. My daughter takes my wife's side because they're best friends.
Your wife is coming back out. I want to, please come back out. So you just said some very strong
And do me a
words.
favor. Don't refer to me as his wife. I'm his ex-wife. I want nothing to do with him.
I will.
I don't wear my ring, and no, I didn't get rid of it. You can have that back too. Go pawn it since you're so hard up.
So you know what? I think the first thing, because I'm not going to go, I'm just going to get to the DNA test, because
Please
one of the
do.
things that
Yeah,
I've
please,
heard over
definitely.
and over again is that you've said, or one of you have said, that these children aren't yours.
Yes.
And to answer what he said,
Who started that? Who's the one who started saying that the children aren't his? He said that.
Actually, my mother.
so see, it was from him because
So
his
it was
mom's
your
the other
mother.
reason why
My
we always
mother.
got in fights.
And
When
then-
we were together, when his mom had our kids, yes, we got our kids back. Because yes, he did do it because I was going to treatment. I was sent there by CPS, yes I was, and I'm proud to say it because I'm clean and sober to this day.
Yeah, good.
And
I'm
I
glad
can
for you.
say it
Yeah.
with pride.
Recently.
Can you?
Recently.
Can you?
How many months? How many months?
How many months, Marvin, have you sober? You're not.
You don't
Are
even
you
know
high or
that
have
yet.
drunk right now?
Neither above.
Okay.
I'm glad you hate me. You know why?
So
I hate
this
the
it
hell
makes
out of
it
you.
easy.
so this
easier
came from
to forget
So
you.
this came from
I already forgot you.
So this came from the mother of
His
this whole
mom.
idea, and then it sort of raveled out of control.
Yeah.
I understand.
What's really sad is that my mother was the one that said she put you through every kind of hell there possibly could be.
And I still
said-
stood around because I
and-
thought you were worth it until you started doing the and that's when I said, I hate you and I
My
don't want
question
to be
for
with you.
you: do your kids see you two argue like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
So your kids see this behavior. Have they heard you all say
Yes.
that might not be their father? Have they heard
Oh,
that?
they've never heard me say that. They hear him say it all the time. I don't live with them, and my daughter has heard her dad say, On the plane right here, he looked at our son and said, I know you're mine, but I don't think I know she's not. And pointed at my daughter.
Did you say that to your daughter?
No, I didn't.
And she's the one that told me that when we were here.
So because of your relationship, your kids have essentially had to choose sides.
He chose a side because he's around him all the time, listening to what he has to say. Haven't heard nothing from me.
Have you ever served him with divorce papers?
I sure did.
And what happened? He won't sign?
Ask him. He got served last Friday.
Will you sign them?
Like, the whole thing is that we don't have to sign them. After 21 days, it's just done.
What do you think of him saying that he doesn't want to divorce you because he's scared that your son is going to disown you? It sounds like
My son already said he disowned me, and I told him when he's old enough and ready to come back and be my son, I'm open arms. I will never close my door to him. To him, I want nothing to do with.
Okay.
My daughter, once we get divorced, I am going to fight for my daughter.
Well, this is the thing. I'm going to get to these DNA results.
Please do.
These DNA results are very clear about one fact. Usually I'd give these to you all, but I'm going to go ahead and answer these myself. When it comes to Lorenzo, your son, Marvin, he is your son. Okay? I want to make sure
Told
that's
you.
clear.
Every time you said that you were not the father, you were calling me a hoe.
And when it comes to your daughter, Marciana, she is your daughter. Okay?
Now I'm done. Can I have those?
You may have them.
These are going to court with me. You're gone. We're divorced. Don't ever call me. Don't ever have nothing to do with me because I hate you.
Casey, I want to ask one thing before
What's
you
that?
leave. If you could take a seat for me, because there is one thing. I understand that you're finished, but before you leave here, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't say to you, I understand that you're angry, and I understand that you two have been in a dysfunctional relationship. And even through this pain and hurt, I do understand that at the end of the day, you still are a mother, and in you, there's something that has to still hurt when you hear things about your son saying he wants to disown you.
It kills me because my son's my firstborn.
I know. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying to you is that by bringing your kids in to validate what you've experienced is only hurting them. And I would just encourage you, as you're leaving here, we know that you want to end this relationship, but I would encourage you to try to find moments to talk to your son, talk to your daughter about the fact that mommy and daddy did wrong, that we didn't have the healthiest relationship, but that you want to take the first steps to be better for them.
The one thing I got to do is I got to talk to my son. He's the one I got to work on. My daughter, when I started talking to her, I was
She took your side.
I was asking her, and I asked her what she would like. If she wants me to try and work on it with him, or if she wants me to separate. And she looked at me and said, Mom, you get back with Dad, then I will stop talking to you.
The thing is that I understand, but even those conversations of if I should get back with Dad, should I stay with Mom? Those are conversations that should never happen with kids.
I will work on talking to my daughter, my son, and I will work on being a better
So what
mom.
I'm saying to you is the next time your kids come to you and they say things about, Dad did this, Dad did that, I'm asking you right now to commit to not engaging and saying, I know your dad did this, I know this. Just say, hey, I'm going to be here to love you. Now for you as well, because I understand you're hurting and I understand you have your own things, and I see how this has bled into, but you as well as a father. If you really love those kids like you say you do, it is up to you to take a stand as a man and to not talk about their mother in front of you.
Exactly.
I'm going to tell you that.
Exactly.
Point blank. The same way I would tell her not to talk about you, the same way.
But
because at the end of the day, the kids are getting hurt by your actions. And I don't want your kids to get hurt because I do believe that you can be the best father for them, but the actions and the things you're doing now are not doing that. So what I'm asking you to commit to is not saying things bad about their mother or screaming to their mother around your kids. Can you at least make that commitment?
Oh, yeah, beyond, yeah.
Yes?
We're going to continue going to counseling, too.
Good.
That's one of the parts of the, the parenting plan
glad.
and stuff.
Yeah,
you're supposed to do.
I get it. I'm glad. And I'm glad you're going to counseling, and I support and I applaud you for doing that. You have to stop them and say, hey, don't talk about mom and dad.
Yeah.
That's our stuff. Y'all just learn to love each other as sister and brother. I need you to look at each other, and if you could for me, say, I commit to not talking about you negatively to our children. Can you do that? Can you look at your soon-to-be ex-wife and say that?
I commit to not talking about you negative to our children, as I hope you do the same.
I commit also to never talking about you negative or period to our children. I will talk to them about them and me and them only.
Listen, a win is a win, and I'm going to take that. At least you got that. I respect you. Good luck.
Hold on. Where are you going? I'll tell you where you're going. Right here to subscribe and right here to watch more. Period.